Hi MTV, this is Deborah Housen. I'd like to introduce you to Donnie Housen, who is auditioning for the TV show True Life on MTV. Let's go meet him right now. Hey Donnie, why don't you say hi to MTV?
MTV, how are you?
Okay, MTV asked us to send them in a video, and they basically just wanted to see a little bit of you and what your life is kind of like a little bit.
Alright,
So why
sounds
don't you introduce yourself to MTV and let them know, who you are and how old you are and all of that.
Sounds good. Alright, my name is Donnie Housen, 15 and a half years old. Live in a very, very small town, Greenville. And there's only 1,800 people here. It's the population here. And I go to a small Greenville high school. I go to high school, Greenville High School. I don't know why I said that, but and there's only 105 kids here. Very small. I've grew up with everybody that I go to school with. Everybody.
So I know that there are pluses and minuses, cons and pros for living in a small community. Why don't you give me something good about living in a small town?
Something good about Greenville. Very beautiful here. Very, very nice. The mountains, the snow, trees, everything's just very pretty here. Leaves, everything. It's nice. People come from cities just to see it here. It's nice.
Do you like living in a small community as far as friends go?
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty nice. Just like I said, I grew up with everybody since kindergarten on. So, yeah.
Okay, so what would be the minuses or the cons for living in a small town?
Boring. There's nothing to do here at all. Well, except, like, play guitar, I guess. And, redate the people that you dated since kindergarten. That's about it. But, no malls. There's nothing here to do. You got a grocery store, Evergreen. Whatever, you know. It's alright, I guess.
So
But,
do you play any other instruments besides the guitar?
yes, I play guitar, drums, piano. Yeah.
Are you driving now?
Yep. Just got my permit about a month and a half ago.
All right. Well, what can you tell us about your school? As far as I know that you've been placed into a class called Opportunity.
Yeah.
And so maybe you can tell us how that happened.
Well, how I got placed in Opportunity was I goofed off so much. I'm the biggest center of attention in Greenville High, for sure. I'm the funniest kid around. Everybody knows me as the funniest kid. And, yeah, I remember one day I was in regular class and goofing off, of course, in English class. And I remember Mr. Johnson, our vice principal, pulled me out and he said, Donnie, he sat me down in his office and he said, Donnie, we just don't know what to do with you. And I was like, what do you mean? And what he was saying was, what he told me was that he had to put me in Opportunity because the teachers can't put up with me anymore. He said, all the teachers like you, they love you to death, think you're funny, but there's a place and time for it that you need to do, that you need to goof off in. But I always did it in class, always made people off task, always. So.
Were there other things that you did too that ended up being disruptive, like maybe at a football game or a baseball game or?
There's one time, Westwood, another town about 15 minutes away from us, they're a little bit bigger. I think they got like 150 kids at their school. But very good football team. We were playing them in homecoming. It was their homecoming there. And it was about around 9 o'clock at night. And all my buddies and all my girlfriends, they wanted me to run out there and just do a halftime dance. And I was like, oh, I was debating if I should do it or not. Finally, I was like, everybody's going to think it's funny. I might as well do it. So at halftime, I ran out there, did a big old dance, and some people taped it actually, and they thought it was hilarious. And everybody, their side of the stands, Westwood's side of the stands, were just roaring. Our sides were roaring. It was pretty rad. It was nice.
But you did get in trouble for that?
Yeah, 3 weeks lunch detention.
Wow.
Yeah.
So tell me about this Opportunity class. Tell me what you don't like about it.
Well, what I don't like about it is that there's 5 other kids that are in class with me, and they're just completely the opposite of what I am. They're not in there for goofing off. They're in there for just being like troubled kids, I guess. Man, like grew up with hard lives and stuff, and they're definitely not my type of friends that I would pick anyway.
Okay, so what have you learned, or what do you like about this opportunity class?
Opportunity keeps me more focused. I don't really have anybody to be the center of attention to. I don't really have anybody to make laugh there. They're all kind of serious about getting their work done, and so am I. Yeah.
So do you feel that it's changed your life in any way?
It's changed. Opportunity has changed a lot for me. It's keep me on task, and yeah, a lot.
Well, is there anything else that you would like for MTV to know about you?
Um, I hope you just pick me to get on your show. I guess it seems like I need it. It'd be nice to be on it. Very nice. It'd be something different around here, for sure.
You think it would definitely brighten up the small town of Greenville, California?
Yes, it would.
Why don't you play some music for us while we leave MTV tonight?
Okay, you want something pretty for MTV?
Sure.
Okay. Bye, MTV. Thank you so much.